Satnam, let's tune in. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale to begin. Om Namo Namo Om Angure name, Jugangure name, Satgure name, Siri Guru Deve name, Angure name, Jugangure name, Satgure name, Siri Guru Deve name, Angure name, Jugangure name, Satgure name, Shri Gurudev name. Satnam. We're going to be doing the basic spinal energy series. It's good to do this every now and again. Really basic and essential exercises that really are profound. Really, it's the simple things in this practice, simple spinal exercises. Welcome, Angie. We just tuned in, so please be free to tune in as you like on your own. And we'll do a few warm-ups before we begin the Kriya. So let's begin with a Suki grind, palms down atop the knees for leverage, and beginning to rotate over, around, and back. Inhaling forward, silent Sat, exhaling back, silent Nam. Easy third eye, calm gaze, tip of the tongue, roof of the mouth. And seamlessly moving and breathing, grinding down through the base, vortexing around the center, the torso, and spiraling up the spine. Moving in one direction to start. A lot of us like to begin going counterclockwise. And switch directions. and spiral along up to the center, aligning. Inhale, suspend the breath, suspend your focus, and apply Mul root lock. Inhale more. Exhale, relax. Take a couple breaths. And with an exhale, move into butterfly pose, bringing the soles of the feet together. Interlace the fingers over the toes and bounce up and down the knees quickly, high and low. And now stretch the right leg out and straight. Bring the sole of the left foot into the right thigh. Pull your sit bones out from underneath yourself. Come up perpendicular. Inhale up, exhale fold. Bringing the right hand down over the shin or the foot, the big toe. And then here, turn over to the left and bring the right hand back around, perhaps behind you, behind your butt, planting the hand, or even you can bring, if possible, the left hand over to the right thigh as you twist open to the left side, gazing over the left shoulder. And even while you're stretching the head over to the left, remain stretching down over um, to the right side, over the right leg. The Kriya today is all sitting down in Sukhasana. So taking care here for our hips and pelvis, these opening warm-up exercises. Last couple of breaths. Inhale. Exhale, release. And you guessed it, opposite side. Left leg out, toes pointing straight up. Right foot in to the thigh. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, stretch. And then wind the right arm over and back, down to the floor, or wrapping the hand over the thigh. Keep stretching down as you turn back and over the side. Couple more breaths. And inhale. Exhale. Slowly release. And let's come into Sukhasana to begin the Kriya. So if at any point you need to stretch the legs because we've been sitting for so long, please do so. Be comfortable, be relaxed in your seat is most important. And also you can also play with switching which leg you have out in front. It can feel a little weird, a little strange, but it's a good practice to do to get used to, especially for practices like today or meditations where we're sitting for longer. To just switch which legs in front can make a big difference. So here we'll begin with spinal flex, hands to the shins or the ankle, just above the ankle. Inhale, flex, spine, stretch forward, up, navel, heart. Exhale, round back. Inhale, forward, sat. Exhale, back, nam. We want to get to about 108 repetitions. So if you can keep pace with me, if that works for you, or find your own pace. But I'm going to do roughly 108, and then we're going to complete each exercise just for convenience sake.
Can you tell me about the breath rhythm? Is it sat nam, stretch in, nam out when you go down?
Yeah, inhaling forward, sat, exhaling back, nam. Inhaling sat, exhaling nam.
In the rhythm that you're going back and forward, is that
In the
correct?
rhythm that you're going back and forth. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. And you can really like hone in on that mantra and hone in at the third eye and like really see how many other thoughts you can just negate that won't even occur to you because you're so focused on Satnam. Or you can just observe how other thoughts will try to come in, but you're just still focusing on Satnam. Okay, I've totally lost count, but we're gonna do maybe about halfway at this point. And be free to speed up, stretch, make the spine more and more flexible, fluid. Yeah, and it does get tricky when you're trying to do the mantra and you're also simultaneously counting, um, which is why we say roughly 108. So we've got about 20 more seconds here. And inhale to come vertical. Apply root lock, mula bandh. Inhale more. Exhale, relax. And we'll integrate now, meditating in stillness. Hands maybe in your lap or Gyan Mudra. Meditative breathing. Observing the breath, body, mind. Using the navel, using the mantra. Few more breaths. And inhale. Exhale. And we're going to continue spinal flex now up on our heels. So sitting in Sukhasana, we're working our lower spine. And here, working more our mid-spine and our solar plexus area. Palms are down on top of the thighs for leverage. Same motion, same movement, same breath, same mantra, same focus. Third eye, mouth, tongue. Exhale. Teacher Yogi Bhajan, he wouldn't really work with times. He would work with just sensing the energy field of the class and the students. And so we as teachers or as practitioners can also do that for ourselves, practicing until we start to feel the energetic shift we're looking to accomplish and the meditative, intuitive access. But then often we just do the Kriya times, what is suggested, or the number of repetitions. Kundalini yoga is a royal yoga, Raj yoga, so more so than other styles of yoga, all the practices we're doing are to be able to sit still and meditate and access higher bandwidths of consciousness where our thoughts are more clear or even empty. And we're much more intuitive and can listen to the soul and receive downloads like that. So between all the exercises today, we're going to be meditating for maybe a minute or so, a minute or two. Halfway. So even within the exercises, having a meditative attitude. Flexing your heart here. 30 more seconds. Stretch, breathe, last few. And inhale, vertical. Spine tall, apply root lock, squeezing the spine like a rod of energy. Inhale more. 2, exhale, release. And you're welcome to meditate here or in Sukhasana, cross-legged. Being still. Meditating along the channel of the spine. So that's a really another important lens, is to meditate along the length of the spine at the back. Our conscious mind is what's in front of us, the torso, and the subconscious is going to be the spinal channel. And that's where the communication of the brain, of the body, the nervous system It's a highway of information being communicated from the central nervous system, the spinal cord and column, through the entire peripheral nervous system, and back and forth between those two, to the brain, to the spine, works like that. And so as you breathe, as you meditate, you can just kind of have a relaxed focus there. Let's come back into Sukhasana and bring our hands to our shoulders, fingers in the front, thumbs in the back. And this will be a very quick spinal twist. We're going to do about 26 repetitions. Inhaling left, side, exhaling back, nam. So really go for it. Breathe, open, move. Last few. Inhale to center. And like the hilt of a sword, consciously tone the perineum, sacrum, navel, lower spinal vertebrae. Squeeze the base like a hilt, holding it tight. Inhale more. Exhale, release. And sit and meditate. Whatever you feel and sense, unite your awareness with that energy. And that Shakti, that energy, sharing and circulating through the system with your breathing, spreading the love, spreading the energy around. Clear light of your awareness, pure energy, last few cycles of breath. And inhale, exhale, and bring the hands to a bear grip, right palm facing in, left palm facing out. And the fingers are tight together, pulling apart, holding that tension with integrity, tensegrity here at the heart, pulling apart tightly. So you open the lock of the heart right there at the chest cavity. Inhale to raise the left elbow. Exhale to alternate, raise the right. Inhale, sat, exhale, nam. Another quick exercise. Keep the pressure pulling apart, opening the chest like this. Inhale, Keep pulling apart. Exhale. Let's get ready to apply a Mula Bandha, the root lock, as well as the diaphragm lock, sucking in the ribs, squeezing them, lifting the diaphragm, lifting the heart like you see photos of yogis doing, and dropping the chin in the neck lock. Chin closer to the chest, drawn in, squeeze the spine, squeeze the ribs, and inhale, relax. Mahabandha, great lock, the three locks, root lock, diaphragm lock, and neck lock. Return to a comfortable meditative pose and mudra. And we've been working systematically from the base up through the spine. So perhaps starting to notice as you meditate the energy circulating now in the heart area. You can always zoom in to that sensation wherever you feel energy concentrating, and then zoom out and remember the rest of your body system. Undiscriminating, unattached, and unconditional. A few more breaths. Inhale. Exhale, and if the hands are at the knees, simply flip them over, palms facing down now, top the knees. And we want to get even the hands underneath the knees so that the arms will be straight. And the straight arms will begin a spinal flex. And if you keep the arms straight, you'll notice it's a bit more of a restricted, very subtle movement. And most of the flexion is coming from the upper chest. And so now in this spinal flex variation, we're working in the upper spine. Very subtle mechanic here. Still flexing forward, inhaling sat, exhaling nam, going back. Flex the upper spine, 30 more seconds. Inhale upright. Apply Mula Bandha, root lock. Inhale more. Exhale, release. And meditate. Hands in Gyan Mudra. Helps to concentrate this mudra. Palms up. Few more breaths. Inhale. Exhale. And now maybe a good time to switch legs out in front. We're going to flip the hands back over and down for shoulder shrugs. Inhale, squeeze the shoulders up. Exhale, release and let them go. Dropping them with gravity, letting it do the work. Inhale, squeeze up. Exhale, release. We have a saying in Kundalini Yoga, drop it. Whatever dead weight, whatever story that's outdated, whatever old stagnant energy, drop it. Especially important this time of year, coming out of winter. Whatever died last year, sometimes the winter tries to hold on to that, but when we're ready to let it go, spring comes and we're reborn, renewed. We'll have a spring themed class Wednesday. Here, getting back to basics. Let's inhale, shrug the shoulders up, squeeze the shoulders up, and exhale, roll them back, out, down, and meditating for 30 seconds. Simply being, breathing. Inhale. Exhale, drop the right ear to the right shoulder. And inhale as the head drops back. Exhale as the head drops forward. Neck rolls. Length of the breath equal with the length of the movement. Smooth, comfortable, relieving, releasing here. We'll do 5 cycles in each direction. And when you've done 5 cycles in one direction, rotate the opposite way. And then we've done 5 cycles in both directions. Slowly return the head level. And apply root lock with the breath in. And exhale. Satnam. So we have 2 more asanas in this kriya. This next one, we're working to balance the energy from the upper triangle. Hands are in the bear grip, right palm facing in, left palm facing out. Again, holding tension, pulling the fingers like this, part held at the level of the throat. That's the first chakra in the upper triangle. The heart is the bridge between the lower and the upper. So here, pulling apart tight, and with the breath held in, we'll apply Mula Bandha. And then after that, we'll exhale to hold the breath out and apply Mula Bandha, toning the perineum. No energy out or down, everything brought in, up, no energy leaking, squeezing the root lock. Let's begin. I'll mostly let you guys do this on your own. Just trust yourself, your system, your body, and your energy. It wants to work with you. You just have to relate, communicate with yourself, the base, sacrum, and the navel. And after you've done a cycle at the throat with the breath held in and the breath held out, then we'll bring the hands in the bear grip to the crown, just above the crown, a few inches above the top of the head. And here, keeping the shoulders relaxed, body at ease, elbows wide. We'll do the same exercise. Breath held in, Mula Bandha, and then the breath held out, Mula Bandha. Whenever you work with breath holds, you don't want to struggle or gasp. You don't want to get to the point where you're uncomfortable. You want to get to that threshold where you're pushing yourself, challenging yourself, but then you're not collapsing, you're not fainting, especially. You're composed, in control, in command. Third eye gaze, tip of the tongue, roof of the mouth. And then after you've done a complete cycle above the crown, and please do take your time working with yourself, then we'll return to the throat. And we'll do 2 more complete cycles, throat, head, throat, above the head. So really consciously contracting, experiencing the contraction, the squeezing of energy, communicating through the entire spinal system, working with the base here, working with the mudra at the head, lifting through the heart, bridge, and trusting yourself, trusting that you hold the key and energy can work with you. Final cycle, maybe if you're there. A lot of our subconscious or unconscious energy is here in the lowest triangle where we're applying the pressure now. And simultaneously, because of our male-dominated culture and society, the masculine polarity is very head-centric, very mental. And so we're balancing here the lower triangle of chakras with the upper triangle of chakras. And of course, the love is the key, the heart is the bridge, connects these 2 dimensions, unites them, makes them one. And keeps the communication flowing, energy between them, communication system. So holding yourself compassionately, final cycle. And when you've completed it, then bringing the hands to Gyan Mudra and letting go, just letting be, meditating. Good work. Whatever your experience in this moment, positive or negative, just be neutral, unconditionally equanimous, and self-accepting, compassionate. It's a healing energy at Kundalini. So healing is not linear. We cycle around. It's a journey, it's a process. Let's complete this process, this kriya, with Satkriya, arms hugging the ears, with the fingers interlaced, but for the index finger. Women are invited to cross the left thumb over the right, men the right thumb over the left, or whichever thumb crosses naturally. Arms hugging the ears, shoulder blades relaxed down the back, and we'll chant Sat Nam as we chant Sat, engaging the navel firmly. As we chant Nam, releasing it, keeping a third eye gaze, raising the Kundalini energy through the system. Final asana. Inhale, exhale, third eye gaze. And let's inhale to begin and chant, project. Sat, Nam, 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 Sat. Inhale. Apply Mula Bandha root block, squeezing up along the spine, the sides, muscles along it, like a rod of energy, base to crown, squeeze. Inhale more. Exhale, hold the posture. And breath held out, apply Mula Bandh, tone perineum. Squeeze the energy at the base chakras. Inhale to relax, release the fingers, and slowly sweep the arms through the aura. Take a moment to meditate, synthesize your energy. And now, whenever we do Sakriya, very important to do Shavasana. So please now rest on your back, arms at the sides, palms up, eyes softly closed, breath easy and natural. You can elevate the knees. If you need to, comfort and cut the lights, cover yourself with a blanket, keep warm. And being as a corpse, dead to the external world, and as a soul returning to source deep within.